What's going on, guys? It's Derek Manasco with Mpact Real Estate, here to talk to you today about step number 5, getting through the inspection period. I'm excited to talk to you about today's topic because this is a very important topic in real estate. So many things happen during the inspection period in a transaction, especially when there are so many conditions and variables in place. And I hope to talk to you about that today to really clear some of that up, to give you expectation of what that could look like no matter what market you're in, and to really help you out. So let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. So, during the first 10 business days of a transaction, or depending on if you have other language written in, is the inspection period. It's a period in which on the home purchase that you are seeking, you have the ability to hire a home inspector to really take an in-depth look at that property and see if there's anything about that property that may either scare you away, may need to be completely repaired, or may be able to be negotiated for a credit in order for you to be able to have a comfort level and a peace of mind about moving forward. And so you can hire a home inspector on any property during this inspection period, and there's even more inspections that you can do. You have the full right, especially depending on how you present the offer. Speak with your agent about this, because there's also something called invasive inspections. So for example, an invasive inspection would be like a mold test where they have to actually physically get into the sheetrock, or also a radon test where a piece of machinery has to be in the home for a period of 48 straight hours with minimal airflow in order to get correct results, or a sewer scope where they're actually scoping through the sewer line from the home to the roadway where it connects to the sewer line. So those are some invasive inspections that you will have to write in the offer, and your agent should be on top of that if it's something that is important to you. And they should be helping educate you on all of those different variables to see what that really looks like based off the home's condition, location, and knowledge of the area. So, but those are all of the things that you can actually take a look at during an inspection. The roof, there's nothing off limits here. So if you want to have an in-depth perspective of the home you're purchasing and get a really good peace of mind, that agent should have a list of resources to really send you on home inspectors, on plumbers, on HVAC professionals, electricians, sewer scope technicians, and any and all things in between to really help you take a look at that property during the inspection period to see what items are important that you get fixed in order for you to have a good peace of mind and move forward. So that could be a roof, it could be all new electrical, it could be something major with the foundation. There's so many things that you take a look at in the home inspection. The first part's getting the offer accepted, and then it's getting past this inspection period. Well, when you have a great agent who has a wonderful team of local vendors around them, it's going to help this make this process so smooth for you that we basically get hired to take the stress off of you. So while you're wondering what's happening, I'm out here on the property with the home inspector, really finding out what could be a potential issue for you to move forward. Then we discuss those issues. We say, okay, out of all of this list of items, which let me back up for a second. When you get an inspection report, if this is your first time to buy a home, you're going to have to open the PDF and you're going to have to breathe for a second, take a break, regroup, and then move forward. A lot of these inspection reports can be very, very lengthy, you guys. I'm talking maybe 60, 70, 80 pages. That's the inspector's job, is to find every little bitty piece of detail that could be off or wrong, or a condition or problem with that property. Some of those are major, some of those are minor, and some of those are in between. So this is what I want you to do in an inspection period. Get your must-haves, your non-negotiable items, the things that you have to have in order for you to feel good and safe about the property. Then categorize them based off of, hey, it's not major, but it would be nice if. Then categorize, hey, I could either do this myself, or I know somebody who could do this for me for free that does a serviceable job. Maybe they're even licensed to do so. And then categorize those third. Because you're really going to be aiming for those top two those top two variables. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be the most important to you. That way it's going to give your agent a good peace of mind to know how to negotiate that for you. because they're going to present a buy or repair addendum to the other party that's going to say, these are the items we want taken care of. The seller can either accept it as is, counter it, or reject it, and the transaction would terminate. So whenever they counter it, they may be able to take care of some of the items, but maybe not all the items. Or maybe they don't have any money out of pocket to take care of anything, but they'll offer you a seller credit at close, which means you just get X amount off of your closing costs at the end of the sale. And or in some cases, you could even do a price reduction down to a certain amount based off of the repairs that are needed. And so these are different ways to negotiate and help you feel comfortable getting past the inspection period and moving forward towards close and getting one step closer to getting your keys in hand. And so whenever you negotiate these things, it's either going to be acceptance, counter, or rejection. Whenever you get it accepted, the inspection period is over. Meaning at that point, you've agreed all things are exactly negotiated the way you want to move forward. And the next video, we'll talk about what happens after the inspection period. But if you have any further questions about what type of inspections, good local resources, things I've even seen in inspections that have come up, comment below. I'd be more than happy to share with you all my experiences, even a few of the crazy ones. But we're more than happy to help you any way we can. So please comment, like the video, subscribe it, and we hope you all have an impactful day.